confident black bitch. Here, look.
I'll tell you. Oh wow, you're bald too.
Yeah.
You're bald.
I got more hair than you.
Yo, she got a fade.
I can't stand you, a piece of shit. You a Sudanese monkey. Is that why you're angry?
I think you're the one that looks like.
Is that why you're angry? I don't give a fuck. So I'm a monkey, and then what? What the fuck you gonna do about it? I'm a monkey. What the fuck you gonna do? You go on the Now you do it.
Yo, this is content.
This nigga don't eat food. Nigga,
This is content.
nigga, you need to eat.
Yo, how far?
Stop being so angry.
How far is the Bronx Zoo? No, I hate retards.
Okay, so you must hate yourself.
No, that would be you.
So Myron,
That would be you.
look at my titties. You like what are these black titties? Myron, why are you such a piece of shit?
Bro, I'm about to catch her up. You're just being next to her.
Okay, listen,
Oh,
Myron,
man.
why are you such a piece of shit?
Bro.
Tell me why you disrespect black women. Do you hate your mom that much? I heard you have a sister. Does your sister listen to your bullshit?
Well,
Who
here's
the
thing.
fuck comes on your
Here's the thing.
podcast?
She doesn't have her titties out like you do.
I don't give a fuck. They're gonna stay out because I
That's
don't
just
fucking like
disgusting.
you.
That's
I don't fuck. No,
disgusting.
you're disgusting. Let's see how big your dick is. I think you have small dick energy. Tights are a little. The pants are a little tight. What the fuck are you wearing?
This
You
is
look like
disgusting.
shit.
Who's this creature, bro?
Yo, I'm your worst motherfucking nightmare, bitch.
Oh, wow.
I'm your worst motherfucking nightmare, bitch. A confident black bitch. Here, look.
I'll tell you. Oh wow, you're bald too.
Yeah.
You're bald.
I got more hair than you.
Yo, she got a fade.
Yup, that's right,
got a
Myron.
fade, bro.
I can't fucking stand you, a piece of shit.
Oh wow.
Everything you do is a piece of shit. Your dick is small.
You sucked it?
Yeah, I don't want to suck it. Even if you had it out, I don't want to suck that shit. 10 million, I wouldn't.
Shalom. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Recha HaKodash. And double honors to the apostles and the elders of great meals who teach and who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the Akyam Akwath, the brothers and the sisters, especially the men that go out to labor to make their calling of election sure. Shalom to you. Hey man, stay away from these gorillas, man. You know, we're talking about the so-called Negro woman, the Judite woman, the so-called black woman. Stay away from her, man. She's out of control. She don't have any self-control. Okay? Stay away from her. Avoid a woman like this at all costs, man. This is how you know that our nation is destroyed. You know, take a look at the women. You know, take a look at the women. Okay? I'm gonna roll that back again. Check this out.
I'm your worst motherfucking nightmare, bitch. A confident black bitch. Here, look.
I'll tell you. Oh wow.
She say that she's confident. Well, really, she's overly confident. You know, she don't have any hair. You know, her body's all out of, shape and all out of control and shit. And her mouth is loud, man. She speak very bold and arrogant. Very bold and arrogant, man. That's overly confident activity, man.
Yeah.
You're bald.
I got more hair than you.
Yo, she got a fade.
I can't stand you, a piece of shit. You a Sudanese monkey. Is that why you're angry?
I think you're the one that looks like.
Is that why you're angry? I don't give a fuck. So I'm a monkey, and then what? What the fuck you gonna do about it? I'm a monkey. What the fuck you gonna do? You go on the Now you do it.
Yo, this is content.
This nigga don't eat
This is content,
food.
actually.
Nigga,
This is content.
nigga, you need to eat.
Yo, how far?
Stop.
Look, mouth is loud, titties out. This is a disgrace, a dishonor. This is, leave them alone, man. This is why we wait for the Heavenly Father to return, man. So all this bullshit can end, man. You know? This is Proverbs 9:13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. And when you get that word clamorous, the Hebrew word Strong's H1993, the word there is hama. And it says to make a loud sound like English hum, by implication to be in great commotion or tumult, to rage, war, to moan. And that's our women. That perfectly describes our women, to be in great commotion or tumult. A tumult is an uproar. To rage war. And our women, to rage That's what our women do. They go around pouncing and raging loud. We have the loudest women on earth. You know? You know? Stay away from these gorillas, man. If you know this truth, you shouldn't even be looking at a woman like that, man. They say to rage. They say war, moan, clamor or clamorous, concourse, cry, aloud, be disquiet, loud, mourn, be moved, make a noise, rage, roar, sound, be troubled, make in tumult, tumultuous, to be in uproar, to be in an uproar. You know? That's our women. You know? That's our women, man. You got to avoid women like this at all costs.
Stop being so angry.
How far is the Bronx too? No, I hate retards.
Okay, so you must hate yourself.
No, that would be you.
So Myron,
That would be you.
look at my titties. You're like, but what are these black titties? Myron, why are you such a piece of shit?
Bro, I'm about to catch her for just being next to her.
Okay, listen,
Oh,
Myron,
man.
why are you such a piece of shit?
Bro.
Tell me why you disrespect black women. You hate your mom that much. I heard you have a sister. Does your sister listen to your bullshit?
Well,
Who
here's
the
thing.
fuck comes on your
Here's the thing.
podcast?
She doesn't have her titties out like you do.
I don't give a fuck. They're gonna stay out because I don't
That's just
fucking.
See that? See, now I believe this guy here is Indian. You know? And you don't, when the last time you seen an Indian woman scrolling through the streets of Babylon and their breasts is out like this wild gorilla standing here with a wig on their head? You know, that's a curse. Let's get that real quick. That's a curse. That is a curse. Okay? We're gonna prove it. That's a curse. This is Isaiah 3. You see that? Look at the subheading. Judah's women denounced. Okay, Isaiah 3 and 16, moreover the Lord saith, because the daughter of Zion are haughty. Now when you look up that word haughty, it means to be high. It's Gabah. Strong's H1361, Gabah. Okay, to be lofty, figurative, to be haughty, exalt, to be haughty, to be lifted up. Okay, so it's saying proud. It's the same thing as proud. And walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes. Wanton, you know, to blink coquistly, wanton, you know, you don't give you much on that. You know, walking and mincing as they go and making a tinkling with the foot, with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab, to smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. And the Lord would discover her secret parts. You see that? So the Lord removed their hair from them. The majority of the so-called Negro women, you know, tribe of Judah, they got wigs on their heads, man. The Lord made good with on his word, man. You know, because of that wantonness, man, that proud spirit they got, man. You know? You see that? Verse 18, in that day the Lord will take away the bravery of the tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their cauls, and their round tires like the moon. Okay, the things that make them beautiful, man. The Lord removed it from them. And you see, you ask, you know, there was a survey that was done on the worst woman to deal with, the worst woman to matter. Where's the least woman that every man want to, you know, they went around surveying different men of different nationalities. And they asked them how many, you know, out of all the women that exist, which one are least desirable? Guess who came up? The so-called black woman, man. Nobody wants to deal with her, man, because of her mouth, her lack of skills, lack of restraint, you know, the excessive amount of confidence they have. You know, if you're a man and you want to serve the Lord, you shouldn't be dealing with that type of, you shouldn't be dealing with these women, man. Especially the Negro woman, man, the so-called black woman. Okay, so the Lord removed that. That's why it say verse 19, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the things that make a woman beautiful. The bonnets and the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantings and the wimples and the crispings, pin, the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veil. So all the things that makes a woman beautiful, the Lord stripped Judah, you know, mainly Judite, the Judites, the southern kingdom women, you know, Judites, Judah, the Negro woman. The Lord stripped them of their beauty. This is why they get perms and they need weave. That perm destroy their scalp and their brain, man. A lot of women get brain cancer from that, man. You know, they need wigs and laces and a wig and all kind of weave in their head because they don't have any hair. That's a curse. You know, that's a curse. You know, verse 24, and it shall come to pass instead of sweet smell, there should be a stink. You know, instead of a girdle, a rent. You know, instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of well set hair, baldness, and instead of a stomacher, a girdle of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. See, now when you get into that sweet smell, you know, and it shall come to pass, instead of a sweet smell, there should be a stink. That's talking about vaginally, a woman's vagina, you know, instead of because really, if these women had enough sense, they'll just read the scriptures and understand how you're supposed to treat your body as a woman. The purification period within 6 months at a time. I believe it's a period of 12 months with odors and sweet odors, and myrrh, and all kind of oils that freshens a woman up. But see, now you look at these modern women now, they don't take baths, they stink. They have sex with different guys in a week. They stink. They don't understand how to properly take care of their bodies. That's a curse that was put upon our women by the Heavenly Father, whether they believe it or not, whether they like it or not. That's what happened. The Lord cursed them with that bodily stink. And they say instead of well set hair, baldness. Okay, our women have to have wigs on. You go up in the church, you'll see a bunch of middle and older women with wigs on their head, man. The damn church look like a garden, man. Number of wigs on their head. You know? The so-called black man don't want to deal with that no more. You got men who classify and identify as passport brothers. They say to hell with this place. We're going to go pick, you know, a different quality of women. A different quality of women. And I don't blame them. You know, us being in the truth, you know, we don't go searching looking for no woman. We got work to do. You know, but just the fact that you have a culture of men that's, you know, leaving this place and going to choose other women, that's fulfilling prophecy as well. There's going to be a lot of women over here who's going to be without husbands. You know, you say the bride in the book of 2nd Ezra, the bride should be without a bridegroom, and the virgin shall mourn, you know, for no husband, because of no husband. So that's for prophecy being fulfilled. That's a prophecy. So a lot of these women, y'all gonna end up, y'all gonna be over here getting stomped out and shipped to other countries and being, getting brutally abused and raped and murdered. because you didn't want to hearken. You didn't want to listen. You rode that wave of, I'm an independent woman. I'm a career woman. I'm self-made. I'm all this. I'm all this and that. And you drunk that bitter wine, and now you're gonna have to, carry that to the end. If you're an independent woman, which there really is no such thing, but a lot of women gonna have to take that to the grave with them, because things are happening right now, man. World wars are popping off. Insurrection is happening. These things are happening, and then you got women. The bulk of our women are single. The majority, or the family structure, is pretty much through in Babylon. The average man here are not with their family. You got a lot of loose women, a culture of loose women who take pride in being single. Because the system allows them to be that way. But that's prophecy as well. That's prophecy as well. I can show you that. This is Isaiah. No, that's not it. 31 and 22. That's it. Jeremiah. I don't know why it's not going. Jeremiah 31 and 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. A woman shall compass a man. And that's talking about in status. Right? Because you look at the status, the woman versus the man here in America. The women are doing, better than the man. They basically pushed the man out the way and elevated the woman socially. That's talking about socially. Okay, there's a social scale, right? The women are above the men here in America, man. But see, the Lord is going to flip that right side up. Because what they don't realize is the Lord is judging Babylon. He's taking away all the riches and the victuals of Babylon. Okay? He's bringing judgment upon this kingdom. And this is what women don't understand. Because this society is the reason why they are allowed to carry on the way they do. This society. Esau, Edom, write them a license. They literally use the woman as a pawn to destroy her family and to be independent, so Esau would benefit from that. Esau is the real one that's benefit from child support. He's the one that's really benefiting from that. He's the one that really benefiting from single parent homes. He's the one that's really benefiting from that. Women all in the workforce. That's what the whole single parent home is really about. To bring the woman out the house so he can work the shit out of her, man. To make him even more rich. Because there are way more women in the world than men. The ratio of women is higher compared to the ratio of men. And that's even prophecy. The Lord is going to, guess what? That's why, the whole setup is already here if you can see it through the Spirit. If the Lord is dealing with you through the Spirit, you can see it. You got all these women who's claiming to be independent and pouncing around in happiness and being glorious about that, being, glorifying that whole independent bullshit. But here it is, the economy is getting much, much worse by the day. Jobs are being depleted because of AI. A lot of jobs are sent overseas. There's really nothing left here in Babylon. So you got the bulk of women who are without a family, without the husband, without a man, without children, thinking that, in a couple of years, they making future plans and shit to be, at a certain status when all that whole shit is going away, man. This man is about to push the Quran. Okay? So a lot of women, when all hell break loose, the stage is already going to be set. You're not even, it's going to get to a point where you're not even going to see a man. You're going to desire to see a man. But of course, women can't see that far. They can't see that far. Because you know why? The Lord ain't dealing with the women, man. The Lord is dealing with the man. The Lord said the pasture of his flock is men. The tabernacle of the Most High is with who? With men. But you got women that are marching around in the churches, preaching and pointing the fingers, telling men what to do. The whole shit is off here in Babylon, man. The whole vibration. That's proof that this is a wicked kingdom. And Esau, Edom run this shit, man. See, the Lord is finna knock this shit down and raise up a righteous kingdom. Righteous men, a righteous hierarchy. It's gonna be a nation of kings ruling. And that's something they can't see because they stuck on this place. They've been in the fucking West too long, man. The Western society have poisoned the minds of our people. You know, the Lord is gonna bring it right side up. That's all I got on that. Shalom.